Hey, this is Elvis, pickup artist, best pickup artist in Surrey, and I have some tips to share about pickup at home, aka dating apps. So this is Donya, 21 years old, 5'11", so very tall. She might be taller than I am, although I am 5'11" or 6 foot. I haven't really measured as of late, but I'm around there. So looking at the text, there seems to be not that much going on her end. But so I just pop out the question of what is your WhatsApp? And this is something I like to do quite often. I'll ask for the number, but I'll leave it for a few days before I actually text that number. And that's just a way for me to test the investment on her end. It works really well when you suspect the girl has an abundance of men on her. It just shows like where she stands with you and her. So as you can tell, it's been only like 3 days, and she pops me a hey. So this is me on WhatsApp. I just messaged her today. Um, what I've learned about texting women is that you have to text emotionally, meaning don't try to plan things out. Text right away. Don't put too much thought into it. It usually doesn't go well. So I've from all my tests I've done, when I text right away and I text the first thought that comes to my mind, it usually ends up working quite well. And we'll show you in a second example. This is this is Kate Land, a little old for me. 5'11" as well, quite tall, quite hot. The middle one, I think, the right one. Kind of not liking the glasses. So looking at the text messages, you can kind of tell there's not that much investment on her end as well. There's no questions being asked after the don't go to a brothel at 2 in the morning, right? Oh my God. There's really no question on her end. So I just popped out the what's your WhatsApp again. She ends up giving it to me. In this case, I tried the same thing. Wait a few days before I text her just to test her investment. And it doesn't hurt to wait a few days before you text them. That just shows them that you're a busy person and that you may have other girls you're spinning. This is the text messages. Once again, lighthearted, don't put too much work into it. And another thing I've noticed is that a lot of these hot girls, all not they don't even have to be hot. They can just be normal looking. A lot of them have so many guys that are chasing them, right? But there's not a lot of good guys out there. Like I've seen girls who are on these apps over and over again after I've deleted them, after I delete my account, I log back in and I see them again and again. It's like, how many guys, how many matches? We know they get like at least 5,000 plus matches, right? So out of all those guys, there's really not that many good guys out there for them. So even though they have an abundance of men, they don't have an abundance of good men. Just right here, if you can look at this message, there are hot guys, but they are not smart enough to take me. Obviously, there's not all those 5,000 matches, none of them are good for her. That's what she's saying. And that's what I've learned from Pickup at Home.